was happening, they had a face full of cream. It looks like it got everywhere, too. That guy must have been glad he was wearing glasses to frighten unsuspecting members of the public. And it worked.
Imagine we're gonna go around the corner and you see a bear just standing there. What's poppin' Attack Squad? It's your boy SatAttack. Y'all see the title, man. Wanna check out World's Scariest Pranks by Trend Central. But if y'all enjoyed that, subscribe to that road to 2K, man. Help brother out, man. It's a new year. But hey, man, it's 8-minute video, bro. Hey, I seen the thumbnail on this, bro. It's like them falling through the elevator, bro. Oh hell nah, man. But we're gonna check this out. Road 2K, man. This thing too.
Consider yourself lucky you're not this person.
Oh, that was on thumbnail. This was on thumbnail.
Consider yourself lucky you're not this
bro, that is not no prank, bro. That's a goddamn heart attack, bro. I'm thinking I'm about to die if this shit happens.
Or this person, or you see where I'm going with this.
What?
With so many people terrified of elevators,
that's
it seems like a
3D
pretty
as
obvious
hell.
place to stage a prank. But
Look
this
at that
one really did get creative.
Oh hell nah,
Instead
bro.
of doing something obvious like pretending the
nah.
elevator was stuck, this Japanese show got a little creative.
Oh, that's not, bro. That's a lawsuit. That ain't no crap, bro. Hey, that's a lawsuit.
But the second they step inside, this happens.
That's
definitely something you can never prepare for. And
hell
why
no.
would you?
Why they walk like that though? Like they walk straight to the center. Like none of them even like. Where's the elevator to what level you want to go to?
They then find themselves on an underground slide, covered in some kind of mysterious goo. New fear unlocked, anyone?
What? That is disgusting.
These tourists in China probably
hell no,
thought that walking on this glass bridge was scary enough on its own. They clearly had no idea what was in store for them.
First off, I would never do this.
You know it's a prank.
That shit way too high. I would never do this.
I can't even imagine what I'd be thinking if that were happening to me. Take a look at this guy who was just seconds away from losing his iPad.
Oh!
They achieved this amazing
damn! Look at that grip! Oh, buddy. And they almost fell through here, too. Can it?
They achieved this amazing illusion by placing real shards of glass and video screens underneath the glass floor and topped it all off with sound effects to make it seem extra real.
I just dropped his phone.
Funny or cruel? I'll leave you to be the judge of that. Picture this. You're sitting in an empty office, just waiting around for something to happen. Then suddenly the entire desk slides open. What do? Some people would make a run for the exit as quickly as possible. These people, on the other hand, made the mistake of being curious enough to stay. And look, that's exactly
came out
what
with some velocity. That shit was fast as hell.
Before they knew what was happening, they had a face full of cream. It looks like it got everywhere, too. That guy must have been glad he was wearing glasses, although he doesn't seem very happy about any of it. In the old days, all you needed for a good prank was a telephone, but those were simpler times. If you want to execute a really great prank now, you probably need to look into purchasing an extremely realistic dinosaur costume.
Oh, that's lit.
Sure, that's going to be pretty expensive, but there's one big benefit to a moving dinosaur. It seems to terrify just about everyone. Even though dinosaurs have been extinct for millions of years, there's just something unsettling about a prehistoric beast.
Imagine coming in at work like 7 o'clock in the morning and see a dinosaur.
I'm sure these people would agree. Maybe cornering yourself on the ground isn't the smartest move either.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing.
There's always more than one way to do something, but the choice usually comes down to what you're really trying to achieve. For example, if you wanted to terrify someone in an elevator, you could just have the whole floor open up and eat them. But that wouldn't sell very many TVs. What LG wanted to do instead was make it look like the floor of the elevator was falling away. You know, to prove how good their TVs are.
Oh, see that compared to the other one's better.
Some victims even tried to find a safe tile to stand on, sometimes scrambling to the other end of the elevator. I'm just glad I didn't need to experience
I'm holding onto that pole.
If you've ever watched
I'm holding onto that pole.
I'm just glad I didn't need to experience
I know that's probably not
keep
me up,
if you've ever watched The Ring, then you'll know just how terrifying it is. The movie creators put together the perfect set for a scary prank. Just when their customers least expected it, the screen pulled up without them noticing, leaving a gap for the actress to crawl out and scare the life out of the unsuspecting victims.
That's sick.
Oh my god,
Why she lit? Oh my god.
Honestly, I think those people handled that quite well. Well, most of them anyway.
Oh shit.
Imagine you're a technology company. What's the best way to prove that your TVs have the highest quality screens on the market? LG's headquarters in Chile came up with an ingenious joke. They gathered people for a job interview, filled the office with hidden cameras, and set up one of their TVs so it looked like a window. Job interview.
It looked like a window? Alright, we got hit with that.
As an army officer.
Looking for an easy way to run Windows on Mac? Say hello to
1.
Parallels Desktop.
Let's go.
Interviews are stressful enough. They're far
Oh,
worse
that
when
looks
the meteor
sick.
suddenly appears.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's funny, bro. These boys is creative as hell.
Most of them took it well, except for that one guy. I think I'm on his side though. Some
Oh, he
people
mad.
really know how to create
when I
drama.
get pranked too, I get mad too, bro. I feel it. I feel it.
But the TNT network might have just overshadowed every other drama queen on the face of the earth. In 2013, the company erected a suspiciously large button in Belgium, inviting unsuspecting people to push to add drama. Some people just walk by, but some brave and curious people press the button. Once that happens, all heck breaks loose. With staged fights and gunfire breaking out in the town, kids on motorcycles tore up the street and anarchy erupted.
This is hilarious. See what you did? See what you
The
did?
best part of the video is the reactions of those who set it off. Participants look around stunned as the action unfolds, trying to come to terms with the fact they caused it all to happen. This prank show wanted to see what would happen if they glued people to the floor. Imagine, there you are just minding your own business. 1 minute you're getting along with your day, the next you're stuck to the ground. But there's more than one way to achieve a sticky floor prank. Plan A is to trap ordinary people on the street as they go about their day. Then there's the more extreme method. Place a tray of sticky goo behind a closed door and just wait for the next victim. The highlight's definitely their previous victim sitting on the sofa covered in goo. He didn't even try to warn him. Here's something you almost never think about. Drinking fountain.
Wow. Hey, yo. Bro,
Try to warn him. Here's something you
Hey,
almost
yo.
never think about. Drinking
is that?
fountains. Sure, they're a handy thing to have around, but they're not exactly going to take up a lot of space in your thoughts. At least not until something like this happens to you. This prank show set up a drinking fountain with a twist to catch unsuspecting people by surprise, and it definitely worked. I don't know if you've ever had water sprayed up your nose at high pressure, but it's definitely not pleasant. I wouldn't go near that fountain again, but these people are clearly a little braver than me. Most of them go in for another try. It doesn't seem worth it, but you've got to admire
These
their
hella
dedication.
shots, bro. These hella shots.
The Indiana Jones films are iconic. They're a part of our culture, but even in iconic films like that, there are moments that stand out and take a life of their own. You probably already know where I'm going with this. This girl got to reenact that iconic moment, whether she wanted to or not. Honestly, it really does look genuinely frightening, especially since that's the last thing you expect when walking down a corridor. At least they were kind enough to give her something soft to land on. Even in a world of clever pranks, some are just a little more intelligent than others. The creators of the Invisible Man movie obviously know how to scare people, but it's quite different to execute that in real life. As part of their press, they decided they were going to give journalists a taste of what it would be like to really encounter the Invisible Man. Let's just say it wasn't the kind of interview they were expecting.
Nah, that's tough. How the hell did
They
you do
rigged
that?
the interview room to make it look like someone invisible was making things move.
How the hell
The
did you do
grand
that?
finale was a clever reveal of the Invisible Man standing up behind the curtain. The people who stayed in the room deserve a medal. So, you're a yogurt company that needs to get an advertisement done. What's the best way to get people to eat yogurt? With a bear, apparently. Chobani decided they'd recreate their famous bear-centered Super Bowl commercial by setting a bear loose in New York City.
What?
Alright, not quite. They actually unleashed a man in an animatronic.
Oh, but son, that ain't no fucking prank. That is not no
Bear
prank
loose
at
in
that
New York
point.
City. Alright, not quite. They actually unleashed a man in an
is not
animatronic
no
bear suit
prank.
onto the streets to frighten unsuspecting members of the public. And it worked.
Imagine we're gonna go around the corner and you see a bear just standing there, bro.
The bear wreaked a bit of havoc. The only people that seemed more confused than scared were passing children. I guess they just don't understand perfectly good advertising.
Alright, that's into a flat video, man. That was hilarious. Road 2KL, but I want to still go on a dummy. But hey, man, that was hilarious, man. Oh yeah.